deep routes up here. How's the Shannock's kill going over here?
They're still in phase 1 on Bethkalak over on Vodka's side.
Oh man. I mean, they actually aren't that far behind right now. Could anybody safely say who's ahead?
I think it feels pretty even right now.
It's impossible to say so far.
All right.
It's really going to boil down to who makes the first fatal mistake.
Right. Which is what we're all patiently waiting.
Exactly.
Makes it interesting.
So if you look at what's going on in Bethkalak, you see those pools on the ground? Those are the banelings that have exploded.
Ah, okay. So yet again, lots of environmental effects to avoid.
There goes the baneling right there.
Oh. All right, Bethkalak's down on the Vodka side.
Oh no.
We're into phase 2.
Right now, this is pretty much just the burn phase.
It's just a burn phase. All they have to do is survive this.
Sounds good. I still haven't seen very many deaths. We saw on those first couple pulls, but then pretty much nobody. Oh, actually, Vodka's got one player down, but it should be fine. Easily be able to finish this off. Oh yeah.
They've lost track of their reses. I assume they've used them all by this point.
Yes. Probably just about. Now there hasn't been anything done to let them recover any quicker for this. Now they're gonna have to run back to the instance. They will have the teleporter. There is no trash, so that's good. Oh, and it looks like Bethkalak's getting very low. Oh, and there's down. Bethkalak. Vodka scoring their second kill.
Let's see where they go next.
Okay.
Looks like Balrog.
Yeah. Oh man,
Balrog.
Now how are we
Vodka
doing over
choosing to take on Balrog. He is the gatekeeper that bars the bridge leading to Sulfuron Keep, Ragnaros' lair. He is kind of what we think of as the patchwork boss of the zone.
Oh, okay.
He basically has straightforward mechanics, hits really, really hard, is a challenge for the tanks and the healers, and a guild of their caliber is really just going to be able to brute force through a lot of the mechanics,
Okay, sure.
and they should be able to get him down quite quickly.
So what are some of the differences that we'll see between heroic and standard Balrog?
Okay, so the way Balrog works, he spawns crystals that players have the channel damage on nearby players.
Okay. Oh wait, we're hearing something.
1 second.
Getting close over here.
Oh, we're getting
Right, so
really
over here,
close.
I'll get back to Balrog in a second.
Yeah.
Over here, we see Blood Legion's finishing off Rylith. They got his armor
Come on, let's
completely
finish it up. Where's the Horde in here? Blood Legion's about to take him down.
Oh man, only 4% remaining. Blood Legion
Get this
just
race
about to get
going.
their second kill. Oh, and there it
There we
goes.
go.
And he goes down. Now we'll see where Blood Legion's gonna go next. Oh man, they got getting all those shiny loots.
Don't forget to loot the race.
Oh man, I may see the first one.
Where are they going?
Alright. Looks like Blood Legion is going to take on Elisrazor, the Firehawk next.
Oh.
They're taking a totally different order through this. It's really interesting to see which one's going to turn out to be the right choice.
All right, so back over on Vodka's side, we were taking a look at Balrog, and it looks like they are just pretty much just mowing him down.
Pretty much. So the main thing, Balrog hits really hard, and he summons these crystals that people have to get near and absorb the damage that they deal. On normal mode, you just have someone go soak the crystal. On Heroic, after that's happened, you have a debuff on you that if you touch any other player in your raid, you spread that debuff, and it can quickly infect your whole raid and wipe you. So you need to be really careful about their positioning while they're doing the maximum possible damage.
Okay. And now, are we seeing any differences in the raid comp that Vodka is using in comparison to what you would generally see? As far as number of healers goes versus DPS? Because it looks like they're running about 5 healers right now.
Yeah, it looks like
Pretty
a fairly standard comp. They're just being aggressive, obviously, with what they're doing, but they don't want to take too many chances, I'm guessing.
And both of these guilds are more than capable of killing all of this content. So
Sure.
what's interesting is to see what they do to try to do it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Often we see groups drop healers to increase DPS,
All the time, yeah.
but if they take too many risks, they're going to wipe and be embarrassed, so...
Sure. And I'm pretty sure, right, exactly. Like I think we're really going to see consistency end up prevailing because wiping generally isn't worth like the time that you gain. What? Oh. Oh. What? Is he? What is going on, Ian?
I don't believe that Tiger's supposed to execute the Balrog encounter. Not sure.
tell us what's going on over on Blood Legion.
Just started on Elisrazor.
So how does this boss work? It just looks like a large bird. Tell me a little bit what I'm seeing.
Well, there's a whole bunch of different mechanics for this fight.
Okay.
I think it really comes down to how good are they going to be able to execute in a situation like this. They've obviously done the fight a ton of times before, so it's really going to come down, can they do it here in this situation, get them down fast, not lose anyone, and get on to the next.
Yeah, it's a super high pressure situation as well. So any fight with these like extremely high amount of mechanics, you're going to have a lot of trouble really trying to focus and get through. Now, how are we doing over on Vodka's side? What's going on with Balrog?
It's an interesting fight. They have a few deaths now, but they're getting Balrog down.
He's got about 40 million remaining, so they should have him down pretty soon. Are we going to see any changes at any percentage, low percentage of HP, or is this going to stay consistent?
There's not much going on at the end of this fight. It's just keep managing the crystals and...
Okay. Which they've clearly done just a fine job at. Now, Ian, you look interested. What's going on over here?
Over on Elisrazor, we're really interested to see what Zonker's doing right now. Players actually fly through the air. And so he's basically flying through rings, damaging Elisrazor while in the air, and going to do a tremendous amount of damage with the buff he gets from doing that. And so range casters in particular tend to have a very special role in the fight.
And now back over on Vodka's side, we do see Balrog getting
Vodka's
really
down
low.
We've got five folks down now.
Oh man, could this be a situation where we do end up seeing them wipe?
It's an easy fight to control up until the end, and unless you hit the berserk or something. So that was scary.
Oh, that was very scary.
When I have a healer disconnect,
Oh man, 3 healers down.
Tank went down.
It doesn't look like Vodka's gonna be able to get through this. Oh, they're gonna try to salvage it. There's only about 10 million HP remaining.
Look good.
More dots.
Can they hold it?
Down to 8 million.
I think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna do it.
Can they hold it?
Relatively consistent.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, they're gonna need your support. Can Vodka get through this?
Can they do it?
Oh, they're cheering for you. Oh no. Oh, Lance sold down.
They can do it. They can still do it with
They'll make it through this. Only 3 million HP remaining. Oh no.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
5 DPS. They've got 1 million HP remaining. Only 700,000. They might be able to pull through this. 300,000 HP. And there it goes. Oh. A beautiful recovery by Vodka. Able to pull that through.
Close.
Now, it's not as bad as a wipe, but they still have a lot of reses to do. They're going to have a lot of rebuffing as well, so they are going to have to do a little bit of catching up. But at least they didn't wipe there.
Right, exactly. They didn't wipe. It wasn't a fatal mistake, but it definitely took them a lot longer than it should have.
Closer than that.
Yeah. Special call out there, the hunters with the pro deterrence. Tanking him, ping-ponging him around, keeping him up so the rest of the raid could finish him off.
That's when you're going to use all of the, every single kind of avoidance tanking you possibly can.
Exactly. People who fought Heroic Balrog before he was nerfed and before his hit points were reduced, that's a very familiar sight to any of those players.
Sure. So how are we seeing Blood Legion do?
Looks like they're putting on a clinic over here.
Oh, yeah?
Really no problem so far. They're just burning right through.
Now, we heard a lot of cheering for the Alliance. Can we hear it for the Horde? Can we hear it for Blood Legion? that was very impressive.
So, Blood Legion's approach to Elisrazor is very interesting. Like with Bethelak, it's a fight where you have to balance the number of people that you send up in the air to fly with the number of people that deal with the stuff on the ground. And they sent a tremendous number of players up into the air. And you can see they've burned off more than half her health just during the first phase. They're going to finish her off right now when she comes down to the ground, making sure the fight is literally as short as it can possibly be.
Speed tactics, for sure.
Good. That's what we want to see.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and here she comes. She's coming down, so they are just going to start that burn phase.
The Vodka is now pulled Elisrazor.
What?
Now they're both on Elisrazor.
Oh, okay. And now, as you can see on the map right now, Blood Legion does only have 2 bosses down, whereas Vodka is on their 4th boss currently. So maybe we'll start to see Vodka possibly
right
pull ahead.
On this one.
Oh, Elisrazor down to 5%. 4% HP. Let's hear it for Blood Legion getting their 3rd kill. Oh, and there they go. Oh, and they are really quick to get over to that teleporter. Once again, they want to keep that pace up, keep up the energy.
The big question is, what are they doing next?
Looks like they're going to go right into Shadows.
Oh, they're going right into it.
And they caught him right at the right point of his patrol, so he's right near the teleport NPC. engaging immediately.
Perfect.
Oh, wow. How incredibly fortunate.
Yep. Or well planned.
Or if they planned that, that is incredible. Based around pathing. Or I guess one of the strategies would possibly be to go send one player to teleport and check on it. Yeah.
They might have had one scout checking every time to see if it was the right moment.
Yeah. Which is good. That could really end up because they do have at least a small gap to close. We'll actually see right here because once they kill this boss, they'll have both killed the. Nope, just kidding. Because only one side killed Balrog.
Yeah.
Over on Vodka's side, not getting hit by any boulders.
Yeah.
Doing all right.
Haven't gotten to the first tornado phase yet. They're doing fine.
Again, this is pretty much dead even at this point. Shanox is a much faster fight than the Listrazor, so if both guilds proceed as expected, they'll probably kill both of these at around the same time.
Okay. And then we'll see whether they're on even keel or not. So Ian, what are you seeing over here on Blood Legion's side? What's going on? What are you getting from the over-the-shoulder of Zonker and Ararat?
Brute force, and then some more brute force.
Yeah.
Just burning the boss down, ignoring the mechanics. That's how you do it.
That's what I mean. We all love to burn bosses down, man.
Exactly.
That's the
Like,
point.
gotta love that tank and spank, man. Greg, tell me about Vodka, man. Let's get the energy up in here.
They're going.
Yeah, exactly. No, I heard that. Come on. Get excited. I know it's early, but you gotta love this.
Guess the Alliance fans didn't get up this early.
I know. What is that?
There they are.
Wait, but I thought
we woke them up.
Wait, I thought Alliance fans went to bed early, so they should be the louder ones here.
They're just burning Shanox over here.
Too many screwdrivers. What are we seeing, Ian? What's going on?
Shanox definitely getting low, probably going down in the next 30, 40 seconds, maybe 20% or so.
So doing pretty good on their pacing.
We're essentially in a dead heat here. It's really hard to tell.
Yeah, now Blood Legion's actually going to get their fourth kill, so they're gonna pull ahead as far as the boss count goes. But because neither of these teams have approached the same bosses, we won't really have a strict comparison.
Right, exactly. They've done similar bosses, except
Shanox is down to 5K.
Getting nice and low. Oh, only about 3% remaining, 2%. We're probably going to see that fourth kill out of Blood Legion. Let's hear it for the Horde.
Another one on the board.
Outstanding.
Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah. Now I bet Vodka's starting to sweat, starting to shake in their boots just a little bit.
Well, no, it's hard to say. I think it's still pretty even.
No, Greg, we have to pit them against each other and create some drama.
We want it to be close.
Well, actually,
we don't want it
both
to
of
be a
these guilds
runaway.
are very good. This is a fair competition. Okay, so we see Blood Legion going for Balrog.
Yep.
Oh man, just getting a couple reses.
Now, as we saw with Vodka, Balrog still has a lot of very dangerous mechanics that can one-shot you. Things can easily fall apart. This is one of the riskier moments up until Ragnaros for both of these guilds.
So, have you seen any differences between the guilds in how they're approaching each individual boss? Anything that really stands out to you between their decisions?
Looks like mainly the same overall tactics, just varying degrees of success. Now here we see Listrazor flying rapidly in circles, creating this like gauntlet of tornadoes that everyone on the ground has to navigate. They've survived that successfully, and now she's basically in a...
Oh wow.
They go.
Oh, and they're into the burn phase. They're almost
Exactly.
in their fifth boss.
This is her Vuln phase. She's not going to survive this.
Oh, yeah.
And we are all tied up.
Oh, this is looking really good. Let's hear it for Vodka. They're getting really close here. That burn phase. Oh yeah, let's keep that up. That probably makes them feel real good.
Very clean kill.
Yes. Yeah, super clean. We actually haven't seen any deaths out of them. I think that near wipe probably put them back in line. Oh,